is. I know I'm cool cause I'm a realist. We about that all day, love it all night, don't think about it.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, inshallah, I'll be filming for the Q&A. I'm sorry it took forever, literally. I've been busy with work, I've been busy with school, but now that I have the time, let's dive in. The question I got is, what city do you live in and how old are you? I live in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm 19 years old. Next question I got is, what is your ethnicity? I'm Somali, I'm full Somali, both my parents are Somali. So the third question I got is, how old were you when you met your husband and how did you both meet? I was 16, about to be 17 the next month when I first met my husband, and we both met through Instagram. He found me through Instagram, and yeah, he followed me and then slid through my DMs. Just like that. The next question is, what was it like getting married at a young age and starting a family? Honestly, getting married at a young age was probably the best choice I ever made, because not only like did I know he was like the love of my life that I, you know, want to start my life with, but like it's so much fun at a young age, you know. And starting a family at a young age is something that I always wanted, to be honest, because my mom had me when she was 19, and the way we're so close is crazy. Like, we're like sisters, but at the same time, you know, there's respect in it. But yeah, I always wanted to start a family at a young age. I mean, why not? If you feel like you're ready for it, go for it. The next question was, how did your parents feel when you wanted to get married young? My mom was pretty cool with it. I mean, she loved the fact that I wanted to get married at a young age, but my dad, on the other hand, I'm the first daughter, I'm the first child, so you know how that is when it comes to dad. It was really hard for him to let me go, but soon after he met him and, you know, they got to know each other, he was like, okay, you know, he's a good guy, I trust him with my daughter. So eventually we got engaged, and then alhamdulillah we got married. What is your favorite feature about your husband, and name one thing you don't like? My favorite feature about my husband, the beard. Let's start with the beard. But my husband is a very caring person. Like, he cares so much about me, about my family, about his mom, and I love the fact that he's so caring, you know. Another thing is, he really helps me get closer to Allah, you know. Having somebody who reminds you of Allah all the time is probably one of the best things ever, you know. Honestly, I'm gonna say I used to never pray that much before I met him, and once I met him, like, you guys, you don't even understand. Like, he made sure I'd get up for salat every fajr. He would call me, you know, this is like before we were married. He would call me every morning for fajr and make sure I got up. He would not stop calling until I got up and prayed, you know. And he pushes me all the time, and I also love like how we could open up to each other and talk to each other about anything, you know. So that's some of the things I like about him. What is the best thing about being married at a young age? The best thing I could possibly think about being married at a young age is not only do you start your life with the love of your life at a young time, but also like you're staying away from so many haram things that you could possibly do, you know. It's literally saving you from doing so many haram things. So that's one thing I like about being married at a young age. Yeah, so the next question I got is, how is your pregnancy going, and what is it like being pregnant and a student? Alhamdulillah, my pregnancy is going very smooth, you know. The first 3 months was literally hell, you guys. Like, I was miserable the first 3 months. I had morning sickness. I didn't want to eat at all. You know, every time I'd go to the doctors, they would tell me, you need to start eating, you need to start gaining weight. And it was really hard for me, you know. I never left the house. I would always stay at home, you know. I never wanted to do anything. But after the 3 months, I started gaining my appetite back, and I started being more active, you know. I guess when they say the second trimester is the best trimester, I really agree with that. I agree with that, because I gained so much of my appetite back. I started eating a lot. I started being active a lot. I mean, it was probably the best. Alhamdulillah, the pregnancy is going very well, except from the back pain I be getting. Oh my god, I have the worst back pain, you guys don't even understand. Like, I don't sleep at night sometimes. He loves to push against my back. He loves to push, you know, against like my pelvic. Like, it goes crazy. And what is it like being pregnant and a student? Being pregnant and a student, I wouldn't say is that hard on me. I'm not speaking for every woman out there, you know. I don't know how every woman out there is while they're pregnant and a student, but for me, it's not really that hard. I mean, like I said, in the second trimester is when I started school, so it wasn't really that hard for me to, you know, get up and go to school and, you know, be active and anything. It was pretty normal to me, except for when I'm in class and he kicks me and he literally moves my body, so people look at me like, what the hell, what's wrong with her, you know? But yeah, other than that, it's going smooth, alhamdulillah. The next question is, how many kids do you want and names? I love you. Oh, I love you too. I come from a big family, so I would say I want a lot of kids. Maximum 8 kids. And plus my husband is an only child, so he definitely wants a lot of kids. Like, I just want hella kids running around the house. I want a huge family, just where my family is. I mean, dad has 12 siblings and my mom has 17 siblings, you know, and then comes the entire aunties and uncles, and you get where I'm going. Main point is, I love a big, huge family, and that's exactly what I want, inshallah. Inshallah, if Allah gives me. Yeah, the next question is, what are your high expectations you want for your baby? I don't really have that much of expectations for him, other than, you know, working for his akhirah, because that's the most important thing. I want him to follow Allah's guide, you know, inshallah, memorize the Quran just like I did, alhamdulillah. So that's something that I could possibly think of for now that I expect from him. The next question is, what are you studying right now in school? I'm studying for early childhood education. I love to work with little kids. It's always been my thing since I was a little girl. Like, I love working with kids, you know. So inshallah, that's what I plan on doing. The next question is, what are your plans for the future, school-wise and work-wise? Inshallah, school-wise, I want to get my degree, of course, and also my mom owns a daycare, so I want to be part of the ownership for that, and then expand that business and open up a school, you know. I love little kids, you guys. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm a teacher assistant right now. I work with little kids, and it's just my favorite thing to do, you know, working with little kids. They're so precious and so cute. And work-wise, same thing. The question is, if you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? I don't know. I'm a nice person, I'd say. Like, I hate when I'm rude to people. Like, it makes me feel so bad about myself. Unless you deserve it. I mean, if you deserve it, you deserve it, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be nice all the time, but yeah. The next question is, why are you so damn fine? Samaya, shout out to you. You're always hyping me up. You're my hype queen. So one time for the one time. I miss you, boo. The next question is, how do you deal with fake friends or people who in general have shit to say to you? Friends, honestly, I just cut them off. That's just it, you know. Before I would say before I was pregnant, you guys, honestly, I dealt with a lot of shit, you know. But once I got pregnant and I started seeing people acting some type of way, the only thing I wanted to do is honestly just, you know, stay away from that type of person, you know. So I would say just cut them off and do you know. You don't have to beg for no friendship. You don't have to beg for anybody's, you know, explanation or anything. Just do you, and that's all that matters. The next question is tips on confidence and happiness. Tips on confidence and happiness. Confidence, do this shit. Just tell yourself every day, you this shit. Don't listen to people's negative thoughts and people's opinions about you. You know, it doesn't matter unless it's a person who really cares about you and wants you to change something that they feel like is, you know, gonna affect you in the future. Then, you know, of course, take the advice. But at the same time, be as confident as you can. Honestly, like, nobody can tell you shit about yourself. At the end of the day, it's you who's living your life, you know. And happiness, be around people who are positive all the time. Don't be around people who are negative and people who just are always, you know, having negative thoughts, and it's not even good, you know, for you at the same time. So just live your life to the fullest, baby girl, because you only get what, one life to live. So yeah. Next question is, what are your aspirations in life? My aspirations in life is to be taken out of this dunya when Allah is, you know, happy and pleased with me. I mean, worst thing that could ever happen to you is leaving this dunya when Allah is not even, you know, happy with you. So I'd say that's my aspiration in life, you know. Just make sure my mama is proud of me, my family's proud of me, my husband's proud of me. That's all that matters, you know. And the next question is, who is your favorite singer? Other than Queen Bee, of course, I'd say Justine Skye. Like, I love her so much, you guys. Like, if she comes to Kansas City, I would go to her concert. I would definitely. I love her purple hair. I love her vibes. I love her songs, you know, so. The next question is, what is your favorite thing to do in Kansas City? My favorite things to do in Kansas City is go to places with my husband, you know, places that that we just heard of, like through social media, that we find out about. Try new places to eat with my friends, and what else? You know, there's a lot of fountains here in Kansas City. We are known for the city of fountains, so exploring fountains out in the parks too are really nice. But yeah. Oh, and another thing is the photo shoots that I'd be having with my friends all around this city. That's one of my favorite things to do. Like, honestly, you guys, majority of the time that me and my friends hang out is going to random places and having photo shoots, and then going out to eat. Like, those are the type of things that I love to do as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. I hope I answered everyone's question. If I didn't, please message me. I'll be more than happy to get back with you and answer more of your questions. But
every time I think about this, I know I'm cool cause I know what this is. I know I'm cool cause I'm a realist. We about that all day, love it all night, don't think about it.